Hi everyone, my name is Anaise and I am Modushi's good friend. And today I will be giving you guys the daily reflection. I In order to keep this video short, I will not be formally introducing myself. I will probably do so later or just have Modushi do it for me, but no promises though. Let's open our Bibles to John 8 verses 1 through 11. But Jesus went to the Mount of Olives. Now early in the morning, he came again into the temple, and all the people came to him. And he sat down and taught them. Then the scribes and Pharisees brought to him a woman caught in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, they said to him, Teacher, this woman was caught in adultery, in the very act. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned. But what do you say? This they said, testing him, and they might have something of which to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down and wrote on the ground with his finger, as thought he did not hear. So when they continued asking him, he raised himself up and said to them, He who is without sin among you, let him throw a stone at her first. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. Then those who heard it, being convicted by their conscience, went out one by one, beginning with the oldest even to the last. And Jesus was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst. When Jesus had raised himself up and saw no one but the woman, he said to her, Woman, where are those accusers of yours? Has no one condemned you? She said, No one, Lord. And Jesus said to her, Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. As human beings, we are always focusing on people's defects, and we're always ready to throw them in a basket and classify them as this or that. And what we don't seem to realize is that we are already in that same basket. Matthew 7, verse 5 says, Hypocrite, first remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. We are hypocrites for trying to remove the speck from our brother's eye when the plank from our own eye is enabling us to see that we are in the same basket. We point the finger to the other when we don't even take a second to reflect on our own being. And as a Christian, as a follower of Jesus, we should not be focusing on our brother's defects. We should instead be asking ourselves if we are right with Jesus. We should be asking ourselves, are we where we're supposed to be? And we should also be praying for our brothers so they might be unblinded. We are always ready to judge, always, even with Jesus our Savior. In verse 6, it says, This they said, testing him, that they might have something of which to accuse him. By testing Jesus, we are already classifying him. We are giving him a title as as the adulteress. We are sinners. It doesn't matter if we committed adultery or if we lied, because all sins are equal. And by judging Jesus, by testing and classifying him, there we are already sinning. If Jesus forgave without judging, who are we to judge? I'm going to let you guys with that question in mind today as a daily reflection. Where am I with Jesus? Or am I where Jesus wants me to be as a Christian? Am I where Jesus wants me to be as a Christian? Until next time, stay blessed. I love you all.